What's up, everyone, with my channel? I am DJ, aka Token Black. Got in here for the first time. Hit that like button, subscribe button. So I just got back from the theater for seeing Blue Beetle. Just want to give you my thoughts, review, little critique of the movie. This will probably have some spoilers in it. I'll try to keep it to a bare minimum, so slight spoiler alert if I slip up and give you a spoiler. But yeah. So I said from the beginning that this movie with the whole DC, switch up and the DCEU, and then you got James Gunn's DC universe coming out soon. That these rest of these DC movies really didn't matter, and early reports were like Blue Beetle's gonna bomb this, gonna that, and everything, whatever. And I personally know nothing about the Blue Beetle character. Never read a comic. Don't wasn't really in on the Blue Beetle character at all. So I came in here blind. And I said that this movie just had to be, well, it's 2 hours and 7 minutes long. It just had to be decent and entertaining for 2 hours for me to enjoy it. It didn't have to be like shattering records. It didn't have to be like this game changing movie where so much of that stakes and everything for it to matter. But this had to be a decent superhero movie. And I think that as far as that goes, it did a job. It did its job. I was entertained for the movie. I will say the first quarter to a third of the movie is kind of slow, but it does pick up in the end and everything. It has the common tropes of stereotypes of a superhero movie. So I'm in there for that. The bar wasn't set really high for me to enjoy this movie, and it reached that bar and a little bit above it. So, but I will say, far as critiquing the movie, I thought people keep saying that this is a family movie, superhero. It's a family movie that is about superheroes, not a superhero that's about family. And I kind of agree with that statement. The Reyes family, you get to know them very well, from Jaime to his sister to his mom, his dad, his nana, she's pretty badass at the end, and his eccentric uncle, who's played by Joe Lopez. But yeah, you learn about the family, what struggles they're going through. You learn about kind of the Latino life, what the struggle that demographic of family goes through and everything. And I will say that part of the movie I really enjoy, because not just being a Latino central movie, it's a lot of families can relate to the struggle where, the harder your family tries, there's always something that comes, along. Someone loses a job, someone gets sick, something happens to the family. It's like you try hard, and it's like no matter how hard you try, there's always like three more things that smack you right back in the face, which my family can relate to, and I'm pretty sure a lot of your families can relate to. And the whole thing is like family. You just gotta stick together and persevere through and be strong as a family and have each other back. And that's the message that the movie has in it, which is a good message for the most part. Uh, but yeah, for the superhero aspect of the movie, um, okay, I will say the villain to me was really weak. Uh, there's technically two villains, I guess, a villain and then her lackey, I guess. I She was just kind of annoying. Where it's like blah blah blah. I want this. I want the scarab. I gotta make my super soldiers and everything. She was kind of annoying. The guy who played her, super soldier guy, he was a man of few words, but he was menacing. I will say, I enjoyed the fight scenes that Blue Beetle had. There wasn't many at first, because I was kind of, that's kind of a thing, a nitpick I would pick. But when he did get on the street and fight, I enjoyed the different weapons he was choosing, the choreography and everything. Some of the fights with the not super soldier, but the regular like foot soldiers were kind of just corny and everything. But some of the special effects, they were kind of lacking in some scenes, but it wasn't enough for me to take away from the scene. A lot of the background for a lot of CGI, but excuse me. Overall, I mean, I thought the movie was decent. It did a good job. George Lopez being the comedic relief in it, he was funny. He got kind of annoying at some points, but overall, if you're a George Lopez fan, you'll like some of his quips that he had. He just playing the eccentric uncle, which you know, pretty sure most families have one like that. And he ended up being kind of the guy in the chair at the end. So, but I don't know how he learned all this tech stuff. But you never know about somebody, about to know him. But he was really obsessed with his truck. But I thought the chemistry far as so I really enjoyed the performance of his sister. She was kind of deadpan with her emotions, but when she had to show emotions, uh, like when switch happened with their father, it was really touching. Like she brought the tears and everything. So, but yeah, the Nana, she was cool. She had a little backstory. You find out later in with the Nana. Um, I they didn't really give much of a backstory far as the Beetle, the scare or whatever. They gave a little bit of it. And like I said, I'm not that familiar with the Blue Beetle character, so there's probably something I missed in there. I might do a watch of the breakdown from the Rockstars to get kind of catch stuff that I missed and everything. But I thought the movie overall was decent. It did its job as entertaining me for the most part. I could sit here and nitpick about things, but I was just being like just overly, nitpicky about it. It did its job. Um, I'm seeing reports here that it's beating Barbie this weekend, so it's not Barbie out number one. So people are going to see the movie apparently. I think it's like 25, maybe between 25 and 30 million. I think is that right now for the weekend. But I mean, people are going to see it. Yeah, so I would recommend going to see it. If I have to give it a rating out of 10, I'll probably give it a 7.5, 7.5. It's worth going to see it. I mean, I didn't I feel like my $10 I spent for a ticket today wasn't wasted. I enjoyed it for 2 hours, it wasn't that long of a movie. So, there is 2 end credit scenes. Um, if it was me, the second one is dumb. Don't even worry about the second one, but that mid credit scene, it has some implications, to it. But for the most part, movie's decent. Go check it out. I give it a thumbs up. My recommendations, not the best DC movie that ever was, and certainly not the worst there was. So I just feel bad for it because it's coming at a time when they're doing a complete rehaul of DCU. So I mean, it just came at a bad time. I feel sorry for the movie, honestly. I can't remember the guy's name. He played Tammy from Cobra Kai. His performance was good. Um, the girl that played his like love interest, they had good chemistry. If you kind of felt that and everything. But again, this is a good family movie. It's a family movie, but they do a lot of cussing, not like F bomb, but a lot of cussings and some sexual innuendo jokes that they do a lot in this and everything. But I can't remember if it's PG or PG-13 this movie is, but I did find it kind of annoying. I'm just kind of rambling on about the movie now. That Hami did not want to kill anybody. I mean, I'm sorry if you're threatening my family like that, it's all and I got this powerful suit. Oh, I'm taking everybody out. But yeah, for the most part, movies worth seeing. This is my quick little review. Check us out tonight at 10 p.m. on Storms Live. We'll be doing a full panel discussion on the movies, so be over there at Robert Storms on YouTube. Check it out tonight. Be there with all the guys talking about this movie. But yeah, so next time, guys, I will see you when I see you, and I'll have a good one. Peace.